Hi. I'm sorry to have to inform. No, I'm lying. I take great pleasure in being the individual that's going to inform you of what a nationality is. Hi. So, a nationality refers to your nationality refers to whatever country you are a citizen of. Now, some people have dual nationalities. However, we are going to be focusing on one today. Right, just to keep things simpler. Yeah, so why do I say I'm British? Because since birth I have been a British citizen. I was born to someone who was a British citizen who was born from someone who also was a British citizen. You understand how this works. This refers to what country you are a citizen of and has nothing to do with your race or ethnic background. Now, I believe you are confusing the concept of being British with the concept of being English, Scottish, Irish, or Welsh. Now, even though I was born and raised in an English city, and I've lived in a couple different English cities and towns, I cannot say that I am English. But I can say that I am British, right? Because ethnically, I am not English. I'd just like to point out again that I am not from Londonistan, okay? I love London though, man, but that's obviously it's just the trolls in it, but wow. Damn, they really take it seriously. Just anyone who doesn't look, so anyone who isn't like unambiguously white, and then they hear them use like one word of slang, all of a sudden, haha, Londonistan resident, agent of chaos. I will save my views on that. But yes, people, now I know that again, some of the people who wrote that on my British Woman Talks About Food video, I know that some of it just comes from, well, trolls, but then there are people who repeat these statements who just genuinely have never bothered to look it up. The difference between words. So let's go on Google together. Bear with me, can't see that well, so I have to hold the phone closer. Haha, I know, so funny. Define nationality. There are no cuts here. Okay. Nationality, the status of one's belonging to a particular nation. The status of one's belonging to a particular nation. So your status is your citizenship. There we go. It doesn't really matter whether Steve from Shropshire thinks that, I'm British or not. The fact of the matter is, I still am. Now, I could get my passport and tap it on the camera, but I am above. Okay? That's the deciding factor. Having a valid one of these. Well, actually, hold on. That's not the deciding factor. It's literally rule of blood. This is a country of rule of blood. Okay, so that was the deciding factor. The deciding factor is the rule of blood. So you don't have a time machine. You don't have a time machine, so you can't change my nationality or anyone else's, actually. So Listen, I got my passport renewed before they decided that they wanted everything to be blue. So, yeah. Wait, are they actually blue now? I don't know, but yeah, mine has got that, yeah, it's still the red one. Man, I still have years on it. I can't just get it renewed out of peer pressure. Oh, that's a nice shade of blue. No, hold on. No, there's years. Like, there's like half a decade left before it needs to be renewed. That's a nice shade of blue. And I'm not that fond of my picture, so No, no, no. I'll behave. I'll behave. I'll behave.